Virgo is the zodiac's quiet observer, the one who listens more than they speak but sees everything. People often mistake their calm demeanor for weakness, but that's a dangerous misstep. Beneath that composed exterior lies a sharp mind that catalogs every detail, decodes intentions, and sets firm boundaries. Hurting a Virgo isn't just unkind. It's a choice that invites consequences. Today, we're diving into 20 reasons why you should never hurt a Virgo, because karma has a way of balancing the scales. Let's get started. Reason 20. They remember everything. Virgos have minds like steel traps. Every word, every action, every moment you made them feel dismissed or undervalued. It's all filed away. You might think time erases your mistakes, but Virgos don't forget. They may smile, stay polite, or even forgive to keep the peace, but those memories linger as a shield, protecting them from repeating past errors. When you hurt a Virgo, you set a karmic timer. That betrayal you brushed off? It's noted, not just by them, but by the universe. Karma moves quietly, waiting for the right moment to remind you of the sincerity you wronged. So, if you value your own peace, don't cross someone who never forgets. Reason 19. They analyze your intentions. Hurting a Virgo doesn't end with the moment of pain. That's just the beginning. They'll dissect your words, your tone, your timing, and your motives like detectives piecing together a case. They don't just feel the hurt, they trace it back to its source. Once they uncover your true intentions, there's no undoing it. They won't lash out or make a scene. They'll quietly shift their view of you. That's when karma starts stirring. When a Virgo, so grounded and clear, emotionally detaches, you'll feel the void. It's not revenge. It's the natural consequence of losing someone who sees through you. Hurt them, and karma will lay your intentions bare. Reason 18. They detect lies instantly. Think you can slip a half-truth past a Virgo? Think again. They don't just hear your words, they scan them. The slight waver in your voice, the story that doesn't quite add up, the too quick blink. They catch it all. They might not call you out on the spot, but they've already clocked the deception. Virgos, ruled by Mercury, have a built-in truth filter. Lie to them, and the emotional bridge starts crumbling. Karma watches those who deceive honest hearts. When you betray their trust, the universe takes note. You might not feel it right away, but that lie will cost you. Virgo's withdrawal is deliberate, and karma ensures your dishonesty catches up. Reason 17. They're stronger than they seem. At first glance, a Virgo might seem reserved, even delicate. Don't be fooled. Beneath that calm surface is a core of resilience, discipline, and emotional strength. They've faced doubts, disappointments, and chaos, not by luck, but through sheer willpower. They don't flaunt their battles, but they've won more than you know. When you hurt a Virgo thinking they'll crumble, you're wrong. They rebuild, always. Karma respects their quiet endurance. You might walk away thinking you got the upper hand, but all you've done is trigger a cosmic correction. Hurt a Virgo, and karma will show you what true weakness looks like, starting with your own. Reason 16. Their silence is powerful. When a Virgo goes quiet, it's not surrender, it's a verdict. Their silence isn't empty, it's heavy with realization and detachment. It means you've crossed a line so far that they've chosen to protect their peace over engaging with you. That's when karma wakes up. You'll start to feel the absence of their grounding presence, the conversations, the support, the subtle ways they made you better. It's gone. Karma doesn't need to shout. Sometimes it speaks through what's missing. If a Virgo's silence replaces their warmth, you've earned it. You disrespected someone who gave you honesty, and karma will make you feel that loss. Hey, if you're enjoying this deep dive into Virgo's world, hit that like button and drop a comment with your zodiac sign. I'd love to know who's out there vibing with this. Reason 15. They don't need to yell to destroy you. Virgos don't raise their voice or throw tantrums, but when they speak, their words cut deep. A single, well-crafted sentence, delivered with calm precision, can haunt you for days. It's not cruelty, it's clarity. They see through you and reflect your truth back in a way that stings. You won't realize the impact until you're replaying their words at 2 a.m. That's their power. Quiet, sharp, unshakable. If you hurt a Virgo, thinking they won't fight back, karma begs to differ. Their truth doesn't need volume to shake your world. It just needs to be spoken. And when it is, karma ensures you hear it. Reason 14. They get tired of being unappreciated. Virgos give their all, time, energy, loyalty, without expecting fanfare. But when their efforts are ignored or taken for granted, they don't beg for recognition. They withdraw. Silently, without drama, they stop investing in you. Once they feel unvalued, they're gone, and they rarely look back. Karma steps in when you realize how much heavier life feels without their support. Their absence mirrors your neglect, and the universe makes sure you see it. If you have a Virgo in your life, cherish them before they walk away. Karma doesn't bring them back. It brings you the weight of your oversight. Reason 13. They notice everything that eye roll you thought was subtle. The sarcastic jab you slipped into conversation. Virgo saw it. They catch the smallest slights. The dismissive tone, the passive-aggressive comment, the moment you brushed off their feelings. They might not react right away, but they're taking mental notes, connecting the dots until your true character comes into focus. When you hurt a Virgo, it's often the subtle disrespect that stings most. Their withdrawal isn't impulsive, it's wise. Karma respects that clarity. If you pile up small betrayals, thinking they'll go unnoticed, karma will show you what life feels like without Virgo's steady presence. Reason 12. They can be your greatest ally or harshest critic. When a Virgo cares, they're your biggest cheerleader, working tirelessly behind the scenes to lift you up. But that same sharp insight they use to support you can turn critical if you betray them. They don't seek revenge, they simply stop shielding you. Suddenly, your flaws are exposed, your excuses fall flat, and the chaos they once kept at bay creeps in. That's not chance, that's karma. Virgo's loyalty holds back disorder, and when you lose it, the balance shifts. Treat them with kindness, because if you turn them into a critic, karma will reveal what life looks like without their protection. Reason 11. Their standards are high, and you better respect them. Virgos don't settle for less than they deserve. Their expectations aren't lofty. They're rooted in self-respect. They hold themselves to the same high standards they expect from others. If you dismiss their boundaries or try to manipulate them into accepting less, they'll cut you out without a second thought. Hurt a Virgo by disrespecting their values, and karma responds. You'll find yourself surrounded by the chaos and disappointment they once helped you avoid. Rise to meet their energy, because if you try to drag them down, karma will ensure you're the one who falls. We're halfway through. How's this resonating? Show some love by liking this video and commenting with one word that describes a Virgo in your life. Let's keep the energy going. Reason 10. They know how to set boundaries. Virgos may seem patient and forgiving, but their grace has limits. When they set a boundary, it's ironclad. They don't make empty threats or raise their voice. They decide with quiet resolve. Push too far, ignore their needs, or take them for granted, and they'll remove you from their life with surgical precision. Karma respects those who protect their peace without malice. When a Virgo walks away, you'll feel the void, their care, their presence, gone. That's karma at work, teaching you the cost of crossing someone who knows their worth. Reason 9. They study you silently. While you're talking or trying to charm them, Virgo is observing. They notice your word choices, your reactions, the smallest tells. By the time you think you've won them over, they've already sized you up. If you try to deceive them, they'll log it and start pulling back. When they finally cut you off, karma takes over. Their quiet insight doesn't need fanfare to spot truth. If you underestimate a Virgo, thinking they didn't see your true colors, you're in for a lesson. Their absence leaves silence, distance, and a truth only karma can teach. Reason 8. They get hurt more than they show. Virgos don't wear their pain on their sleeve. They'll keep showing up, smiling, and handling their responsibilities, even as their heart aches. But make no mistake, they feel deeply. When you hurt them, they turn inward, questioning themselves even when they're not at fault. Because they hide their wounds, people assume they're unaffected. But that's far from true. Karma sees the silent tears and steps in when you wound a soul that conceals its pain. Hurt a Virgo, and the universe will ensure you face the consequences of causing pain without remorse. Reason 7. They hate drama but know how to defend themselves. Virgos avoid conflict and pointless arguments, but they're not defenseless. Push them too far, and they'll respond with calm, razor-sharp logic. They don't yell or insult. They bring facts, examples, and precision that leave you speechless. Their defense is intellectual, controlled, and devastatingly effective. Karma backs those who stand their ground without malice. If you try to manipulate or humiliate a Virgo, expecting them to fold, life will correct you. They fight for freedom, not victory, and karma ensures their clarity leaves a lasting mark. Reason 6. They value respect over love. Love is wonderful, but for Virgo, respect is non-negotiable. You can shower them with affection, but if you belittle or mock them, it's over. They don't stay where their dignity is compromised. Cross that line, and no amount of love will bring them back. Karma responds to this wound with precision. When a Virgo walks away, you'll feel the absence of their loyalty and quiet devotion. If you're lucky enough to have a Virgo's love, respect them first. Lose that, and karma will make sure you feel the emptiness. We're getting to the good stuff. If you're loving this, smash that like button and drop a comment with your favorite Virgo trait. Let's keep the vibe high. Reason 5. They have a selective blacklist. Virgos aren't petty, but they don't forget what matters. Noting how you made them feel and what you did. Once you land on their blacklist, their warmth fades and their presence vanishes. Karma watches closely when someone so loyal stops caring. That shift isn't rash, it's justice. Lose a Virgo's trust, and you lose their rare admiration. Karma ensures your name lingers in the consequences you face. Reason 4. They avoid arguments, but if you start one, brace yourself. Virgos prefer peace, but if you provoke them, be ready. They don't shout, they dissect. With exact details, dates, and words, they'll unravel your narrative with surgical accuracy. They don't fight to wound, they fight to reveal truth. And when a Virgo speaks truth, it cuts deeper than any insult. Their silence after the argument is the real consequence. Karma loves their clarity. Start a fight with a Virgo, thinking they won't respond, and you'll learn they fight with memory and precision. When they walk away, karma finishes the lesson. Reason 3. They help from the heart. When a Virgo helps you, it's genuine. They stay up late, solve problems, and care deeply without expecting anything in return. But if you betray that sincerity, lie, use them, or take them for granted, you don't just lose their help, you lose their respect. Once they see your true colors, the connection dies. Karma doesn't forgive those who exploit kindness. The pain they feel ripples outward, and life ensures you feel the void of their absence. No one supports like a Virgo, and karma makes sure betraying them comes at a cost. Reason 2. It's hard for them to open up. Virgos guard their emotions carefully. Only letting someone in after trust is earned. If you betray that vulnerability, they shut down permanently. They'll remain kind, but the deep bond is gone, locked behind walls you built. Karma honors those who protect themselves after pain. Lose a Virgo's trust, and you'll miss their unique depth and understanding. Their heart doesn't close easily, but once it does, it stays closed. Karma will remind you what it means to lose someone who believed in you. Reason 1. They give you quality. Virgos don't just care, they elevate. They notice the little things, anticipate your needs, and show devotion in quiet, thoughtful ways. Their love is subtle magic, a steady presence that makes life better. Lose that, and you'll feel the difference. Others won't match their attention to detail or selfless support. Karma doesn't forget those who mistreat someone so rare. When a Virgo leaves, their absence echoes louder than any goodbye. You'll realize no one cares like a Virgo, and no one ever will. Wow! We made it through all 20 reasons. If this hit home, give this video a like and comment with one thing you've learned about Virgos today. Your support keeps this channel thriving. Thank you.